But I mean, the waters are so infested with sharks on, and people who are waiting to make a buck
Yeah.
off of because you want to write a book. And when they hear you say that, they just see dollar signs.
Oh, exactly.
It was really bad. I got taken for like about $4,800 and nothing to show for it. I had to chase them down through Better Business Bureau. But long story short, um, I was ready to give up. This was like October of 2022.
So what happened with some of these like initially like that they led you astray?
They make a lot of promises. Like this one distributor said they were, well, how did they put this? They were, oh, shoot. They basically said they were a partner with Thomas Nelson Publishers, which everybody knows Thomas Nelson. If I'm going to get my book published by them, it'll sell like crazy. Well,
Right.
this a division of it. Long story really short, I find out through another publishing company, which is very established in Canada and that no, that's not the truth. They claim to be, but they're not, and their production facility is in the Philippines.
Oh my, yeah, right.
Oh, yikes, scary. But and I was at a point of just like I don't know what to do, God. This is I don't think this is going to happen
Yeah.
without. That was October 2022. Somehow or other, I came across BookBaby. I looked at the website and I was really blown away by how many tools they put in your hands as an author. No charge. They put all these videos and tutorials in your hands to help you. No charge. We're here for you. Oh my God. Then I got a consult with a young lady named Abigail.
Hmm.
Wonderful consultation, but I was still kind of like, is it too good to be true? I think it is.
Yeah.
And because this isn't supposed to happen. I'm not supposed to get this breakthrough. And so set everything up. She's like, here you go into our system. Very hands-on.
Yeah.
Me through it step by step. And so here's you go in here, you put in your quote, here's how you do it. You select the book size, the type of everything, and then out comes your quote. Wow. And you could adjust it, you could and that was October 2022 before Thanksgiving. My
Hmm.
book printed and going out to people. Like I had followers on my podcast and Facebook, like, where's the book? We want the book. The minute I said, BookBaby's got it ready, bam. I mean, like orders just came flooding in. And the next thing I know, I'm getting people sending me pictures of them holding my book,
That's
which is
awesome.
fine. They're like, thank you so much for this book. It's awesome. And now I've got people saying they're reading it for the second and third time. I'm getting calls from people in the UK and Europe and all over the place who've read it saying, hey, can you help me with this part of it incorporated into my life? Wow. And I've told some online, look, you're struggling. And I feel like I'm trying to stand up for the little guy too. Like, listen, I've been ripped off. I don't want you to go through that. Just call Abigail at BookBaby or just call BookBaby. Save yourself the nightmares, getting ripped off and losing money and losing sleep over your book getting stuck in quicksand. You know,
Yeah.
just call them. It'll be hands on. And and even now, I mean, I'm still stunned because there's so much follow up from BookBaby on every little step. And with the other company, I couldn't get a hold of anybody.
Yeah. And
Well,
it's always frustrating to hear that there are so many bad actors out there who are
yeah,
taking advantage of people, especially because this work is like for many, it's their life's work and it
yeah,
means so much to people. And that's something that I really value about what we do here is that like this work matters and you really need to treat it with like love and care. And I'm glad that it's been a positive experience for you, because that's, what we want to do is we want to make it as easy as possible and to support creators and authors who are just want to spread the message of what they believe in. And it's great to hear. I'm glad that you're I'm really glad that you're a book baby author and that you're finding success, and it's just it's why we do it. So I appreciate all the kind words.
Well, I've got 3 more book projects on the go with you guys, and what blew me away was, you go in with your first book, and I'm really picky. I even sent them pictures of what I wanted, like with the interior text and design and the cover and everything, the fonts. And when they sent me the proof copy, they did things that I never would have thought of. And if they had suggested it before they did it, I probably would have said nah. But they're very creative and very intuitive, these guys.
Yeah.
They used the cover font for the chapter heading fonts throughout the whole book, which was awesome because it ties it all together. And just the way they put everything together, it was to me, and it was just an absolute wonderful surprise because it showed me that these folks really have the creative instincts to know what's going to make your book really, really pop.
Yeah.
And it's going to really have the best impact. Compromise your voice, authors. Not to compromise your message. So don't worry. I think it's the biggest fear writers have is once they put it in someone else's hands, is it going to get watered down or somehow changed to where it doesn't sound like me?
Yeah.
Like me. I could not possibly be happier. I mean, I wouldn't do anything about it. And yeah, I mean, if I could get the word out there to anybody else, if you want a publishing company, my other thing too is I found people who could print it and do a great job printing, but they didn't distribute to end users.
Yeah.
It's going to sit in their warehouse, or they'll send me boxes of book to ship out myself.
Right.
I don't become a writer / post office, So you guys it's a brilliant concept. I've never seen anybody do it before, and I know nobody could do it better.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on future videos. For more information on self-publishing your book, visit www.bookbaby.com.